Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Rampur, there lived a short-tempered and not so intelligent king. One day, a Brahman named Sundar came to the royal court to recite mythology. He spoke about heaven and hell, explaining that people's actions determined their fate in either realm. The king, intrigued by this concept, raised a doubt. "Dear Sundar," the king said, "we can only see the sky and the land. How can creatures from earth go to heaven or hell? I find it hard to believe." Sundar was taken aback by the king's question. He realized that his answer needed more research, so he asked for some time to gather information. The king agreed and Sundar left the palace, feeling nervous about finding a satisfactory answer. Back in his village, Sundar's son, Mohan, was a lazy young man who always roamed around without doing any work. One day, he asked his mother for money to go to the neighboring village with his friends. His mother scolded him for not being responsible and urged him to start working. Mohan, however, had no interest in labor. Curious about the king's problem, Mohan asked his parents about it. Sundar explained that the king was troubled by the question of how creatures from earth could go to heaven or hell. Mohan's interest was piqued, and he decided to find the answer himself. Mohan realized that he needed to demonstrate the answer, not just explain it. He asked his mother for some rice and a spinning wheel. With the materials in hand, Mohan went to the king's palace, confidently proclaiming that he could answer the king's doubt. The guards at the palace were skeptical of Mohan's claim, but he insisted on meeting the king. Eventually, he was allowed to see the minister, who was surprised to see Sundar's son. Mohan requested an audience with the king, assuring the minister that he had the answer. When Mohan stood before the king, he requested a spinning wheel and some rice. As the wheel spun, Mohan began his explanation. He compared the spinning wheel to the earth, with the stones representing the sky and land. The grains of rice poured onto the wheel symbolized living beings. Mohan explained that the crushed rice grains represented sinners who faced punishment in hell, while the uncrushed grains symbolized virtuous individuals destined for heaven. The demonstration made the concept of heaven and hell tangible, even though they couldn't be seen. The king was impressed by Mohan's answer. He had found a solution that had eluded many scholars before him. The king praised Mohan's wisdom and asked him to reveal his identity. Mohan introduced himself as the son of Sundar, the very Brahman who had caused the doubt in the king's mind. Impressed by Mohan's skills and answer, the king treated him as an honored guest. The minister arranged a presentation to celebrate Mohan's achievement, and Mohan was sent back home with great respect. In solving the king's problem, Mohan had not only proven his intelligence but also brought pride to his family. He showed that sometimes the answers to complex questions lie within simple demonstrations and practical explanations. And so, the story of Mohan's triumph spread throughout the kingdom of Rampur, serving as a reminder that even the simplest individuals can possess great wisdom and insight. If you enjoyed this story,